It's really dark out here. It's kind of scary. I hear strange noises like barking dogs and the like. Oh, anyway, let's go see if we have any water. I want to tell you a story about the water. And we're going to go over and we're going to check out the construction site. See what we got here. We got water. We got water here in the Philippines. We also have solar lighting right there and right there. What's wrong with a little bit of solar lighting? Uh, we're heading out the gate in a moment, momentarily. We'll let this car pass by. Hello. Nice neighbors. I don't know if I can get in there to show you anything, quite frankly, but I'm going to try. Let's see if this this house build thing looks any different in the dark. It's funny. I thought I would do this. This is Dan After Dark, in the dark. And it's been raining, so I don't know how long this is going to last. It looks kind of eerie, doesn't it, in the dark? I don't know if I could even make it up in here. Look at all this scaffolding. It's all over the place. Let me see if I can go back down here. Oh, it's scary. Anna G is in the house. The only one, I think. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see if we can make it down here. You're in Dan After Dark. The Philippines. I wonder if what'll happen if I turn on my light. Turn on my heart light. Let's see. I have bad eyesight. It's probably not a great idea to be out here in the dark. All right. I don't see any animals. It's been raining out here, but the guys have been working. They've been working really hard. The place isn't very well lit up because we have one electric light where we ran an extension cord over here, and then we've got some solar lamps around here. Nothing back here, though. We're going to have to get some solar lights in here. Rachel Duran is here. It's quite dark indeed. They're making some progress over here on the CRs, I see. I don't know if I can make it over there. I don't know if we could see much anyway, even if I did make it over there. But let me see if I could do a close-up here. All right, so... Oh, that's an eerie looking sight, isn't it? It's like someone has X-ray vision right there. Hitting us with, with an X-ray. Kyle, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Let me give you a blue jacket so you don't look, you look like you belong. How about that? So anyway, so here's where the kitchen's going to be. There's a window there. The CR is back here, but I don't want to go through the scaffolding. There's a hallway, and then there's going to be two small CRs. What you're looking at right there is the doorway. Yeah, it looks a lot different after dark, doesn't it? So they poured the rest of these columns, the support columns. I would imagine that tomorrow they're going to be putting some more block. We're about halfway up to the roof line. They'll be all ready to go tomorrow. Come rain or shine, they say. We don't care if it rains. Rains every day in the Philippines. We still got to work. That's pretty much what everybody said. I don't know if we'll have 6 or 7 workers tomorrow. Gee, I wish I could get over there and I could show you what those CRs look like. They're small. They're more like wet rooms. And I've been criticized for making them a little bit small. So I want to share a story. You might find it to be funny. Anna G, maybe not, but it's kind of funny. Joseph is here. Joseph, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Joseph Field from Texas. Welcome in. Hazel's here. Hazel, how are you? Where you been? Where have you been, Hazel? I've been looking around for you. All right, so the story's like this. So we got a very, very high water bill. Anna May, don't forget, watch those ads. Watch those ads so we can earn some money and so I could share it with you. What happened today was kind of strange. So we ended up getting our water bill. And for those of you that don't know, we actually have 2 water lines running to the house, running to our other house over yonder. You can't really see it in the dark. But anyway, it's close by, next door. So anyway, here's the story. We ended up getting 2 gigantic water bills, and I figured that, oh, well, it's probably because of the construction. They're mixing a lot of cement, but both the water bills were high. So I went looking to see if there was a problem, and I ran into a water hose, a water line that looked like it had been run over by a dump truck a couple times. Maybe our own concrete truck, as a matter of fact. I don't really know. So we dug it up, and I traced it back to what I thought was our water meter. But guess what happened? So we have 2 water meters over there at the water meter tree. Just to make it clear, they allow 2 lines. They're both going into the house right here, our house next door. But I knew that if I ordered the second line, eventually there would be a house here. So if I ordered a second line, all we have to do is break that second line off when we were ready, and we'll have water ready to go. We don't have to go down and sign up or do anything. So yeah, not just one hose leak, Anna G. It had like half a dozen hose leaks in it. So guess what happened? I replaced the line. And it turns out that wasn't our water hose line. I just assumed that it was. I replaced the wrong water hose for the neighbor. So I see this guy, a young guy, handsome, rather handsome, a nice guy. And he comes running down the barangay road saying, hey, that's my water line. I got no water going into my house. This is classic, isn't it? I paid 1,000 pesos for 31 meters of water line. And it was for the wrong house. It was not ours. And we got 2 lines coming into our house. I had a good chance that I was going to get the right line, but I ended up getting the wrong line. Oh, that happened to you, Energy? Oh, that happened in your neighborhood? Oh my gosh! So the guy comes around. He says, "Oh, I'll pay you for the hose." Yeah. By the time he came over to the house, he was so gracious. He offered to pay us for the hose line because he knew it was a wreck. It was patched together with all kind of the rubber tape, the vulcanizing tape. It wasn't properly done, though, and I had gotten all the proper splicing stuff, right? All the proper splicing equipment. By the time he come running down the barangay road, it was already replaced. So I just started laughing. I go, oh, no, brother. No, don't worry about it. It's on me. I should have checked to make sure that I was replacing the right line, and I didn't check it. So now tomorrow I got to go trace our line down again to see. Yeah, I got to go trace our line down again, right? No, he didn't call the barangay. By the time he come down, saying, hey, someone turned my water off, we had already gotten everything replaced and we were about ready to fire up his line. So we fired it up and he was so kind coming over. He said, "Oh, show me how much you paid for the water hose, the line, and I will happily reimburse you." He probably figured, oh, he knew it needed to be replaced sooner or later. But I said, no, 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 it's okay. I'll absorb this because, I shouldn't have replaced it without checking to make sure that it was our line. I just assumed it was because it had all kind of leaks in there. And then, well, he was a happy-go-lucky guy anyway. He was he was a very nice guy anyway, very nice neighbor. It was only like the second or third time that I've ever met him. I thought it would be a fun story to share. Of course, Minnie, she's looking at me like, she's giving me the look, like, huh? How did you let this happen? Right? How is it that you let this take place? Oh, man, it's so funny. But anyway, it's no problem. Tomorrow, I will trace it down again. This time, I've got the water bill that has the line on it that we're looking for, so I can match up the number of the water meter with the right hose, and I could dig it up, and I could take a look-see to make sure it's the correct one, to see if it has any leaks in it. They're building a lot of houses over here. And I'm just wondering, I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time. You know what I'm thinking, right? Jaylyn, you probably know what I'm thinking. Anime, I'm sure you do. That maybe somebody tapped in to our water line and they were helping themselves to free water. I know that happens every once in a while, but I just want to check it out. I just want to check it out tomorrow. Right? I mean, it happens now and again. I mean, when you get a double money water bill, you kind of have to look around to make sure that some scoundrel isn't ripping you off for your water, right? Because water's very expensive around here. Oh, look at this. So is this cocoa wood. They're going up to the heavens because I think that they know that those blocks are going to go up very fast and they're going to start doing the work on the cross beams, the roof beams up here. And also, the metal cross beams where they're preparing to put the roof up. So this is going to happen really fast. I think they're even amazed at how fast things are going. Right now, we got a crew of 7. We got 2 special skills, and we got the rest labor, 5 labor. It is not an inexpensive proposition. I know a lot of people have said that, right? Oh, well, labor ain't the same like it is up there in the States. Well, it's a matter of scaling the whole thing, isn't it? I mean, really, Rachel, it's a matter of scale, There's our house right there. The outdoor kitchen and such, and the outdoor CR. Anyway, everything's going great. But I thought I would come out here. It's been raining. I need to get away from the television set inside. That's where I've been spending the majority of my time. I decided, you know what? I'm going to go out and see. I only checked in with the guys a couple times today. Other than the incident with the water line, I haven't been out here much. It only took like 10 or 15 minutes to run over to the hardware store and grab all the stuff I needed. Then we got back. I grabbed a couple of these guys. I said, come on, help me do this real fast. We banged it out, only to find out we replaced the neighbor's line for free. That's a nice neighbor, isn't it? I'm still laughing about it. I thought I would go ahead and share this with you. Here's where a window's going to go. Yeah, if you look at one of the other videos, you'll see what the elevation looks like, what the architectural detail is for the house. This is one window right here, and then we changed up the other window over here. It was supposed to be 2 fixed. I would have put in 3, but instead we changed it to 1 big window. Why did they put 3 in? Because Father, Son, Holy Ghost, that's why. So you guys, you enjoy my story? That's good. I enjoyed doing it. I felt good about it later. I mean, you should see the hose. The neighbor's hose was a total mess. It was just totally torn to shreds. There's Man Minnie over there doing something. Hello, Anna Mae's here. Anna G is in the house. Rachel's here. Duran. I don't know if they call you Rachel or Raquel. Jaylen's here. Whole bunch of people stopping by to say hi. Oh man. It rained and then we got rebars down here. You can't see much. I thought we might be able to see a little bit more than what we're seeing. Up here, we planted this solar light up here. That's solar. And I was going to be nice and I was going to buy the barangay a couple of street lamps. Turns out that you've got a couple of street lamps down there that need to be repaired. One of them just right on the other side of our house. But this provides enough light so people can see where they're going so they won't run into our hollow block here or our cement forms. Then we have this light right here. We have another solar light that Minnie just put up. Let me go over here and show you that. So I didn't want to make a big production out of this solar lamp. This one was Minnie's idea. And once this is up here, this is going to be the car park. If you come over here, you can see it provides light for both sides of the properties, right? Our house over here and then this one over here. We'll probably add another light or two, but check this out. I didn't want to make a big production out of it. I just had them grab some rebar and I said, well, weld this sucker in. What's the big deal? Weld that to the fence. We'll paint it later. And it is sturdy. It's really sturdy. And now I'm thinking we could use that to run our main power line. Once we get that going, we can run the main power line to this here house. And that'll be good. So, all's well that ends well in Dan's world. Thanks for joining me for Dan After Dark, or After Dark with Dan, live from the Philippines, whatever I call this show. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed sharing the story with you. I thought you would get a kick out of it. Looks like you did. Have a nice evening, everybody. You probably have to go make dinner and all that for your families. We'll see you on the next live or the next video. Take care. Bye. We're out.